Hello, this is Sadiq, and today I am going to tell you about the aggregate function. Let's see that how it performs. Before that we are doing aggregate function, I am going to tell you what if I do the sum function over here is equal to sum, and I put this array into there. You can see this is the error. The error is because the error contains in the data set as well. That's why the sum function does not perform well and does not give the actual value. For this purpose, we are going to do the aggregate function. You can see that if I write is equal to aggregate, and now you can see the multiple options over here. You can average, count a, but right now I am going to sum. So the sum number is on the 9. I can double click on it, or I can press 9. After it you can see the multiple option as well. There is a ignoring option, subtotal, aggregate, and all the thing, but for simplicity I am going to option number 6, that is ignore error values, because I know that the data contains error. So I am going to the point. So press 6 or double 6 for ignoring errors. Okay, and finally we have to give the range of the data, that is array, and press enter. Now you can see it gives the actual value, actual sum of the data, and avoiding the error values. Now if we move further, so for example, if I want to select only one department, that I am going to select only finance for it. So you can see that there is no change over it. It means the data is not valid right now. It's because I only selected for ignore errors. So I am going to add it again, and now in this time I am going to press number 5, that is ignore hidden rows. We can see the other options in our next videos. So for this time I'm selecting 5. So you can see right now there is a right option. It only shows the visible cells, and in this way you can make it an advanced search. For example, we have already selected the finance option, and now I am going to select the analyst. So you can see after pressing OK, it automatically changes, and in this way you can filter again and you can find the result. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to tell you about the subtotal. Why I am not using sum over here, I will let you know in some of the minutes. Let's move on. Subtotal is equal to subtotal, and now I'm pressing 9 for the sum, as I discussed earlier about this list. And I'm giving over here the reference, that is the range array, select, and then I am finding the sum over here, which is subtotal, and copy over here. Now I will paste here. Let me fit the range by dragging up. Now you can see these are the two subtotals over here. Now what is the use of subtotal? It is like a sum right now, okay, but let's suppose I'm going to do over here, let's suppose the grand total over here. So for one instance, to avoiding the subtotal, I can do personally add one by one. No, you're not going to do this. I am telling it, but the people say like this. They add the first cell, then plus second cell, like third cell. So to avoid these kind of things, that's why I put subtotal formula over here. Now I am going to tell you how to use this by aggregate function. If you move on, aggregate is equal to, then you can find the list 9 for sum, and now I am going to do it, press 0 for the subtotal, ignoring subtotal and aggregate function. For more about aggregate function you can refer my last video, okay. So now I am selecting whole of the data. Remember that it contains subtotal as well, but the result does not add subtotal. It only total after ignoring the subtotal. That's why, for example, if I do sum over here and if I do sum for the whole data range, the values over here, you can see this value because it also includes subtotal. It also add subtotal overhead. So this is not a right total of sum. We should ignore the subtotal. So that's why it is really useful for the aggregate function in which you can ignore these kind of activities. Okay, so I hope you will find this video useful. Thank you so much for watching.